Hi students, welcome to our physics class. In our previous session, we ended up with our fourth chapter, Reflection of Light. In this session, we are going to solve some problems given in the latest assess of the same chapter. So let's start with our first problem. A dental doctor uses a mirror of focal length 8 cm to see the teeth clearly. What should be the maximum distance between the teeth and the mirror? Justify your answer. Which type of mirror has been used by the doctor? And we know that concave mirrors are used by dentists to see the large images of the teeth of the patients. Because erect and the enlarged image can be obtained using these type of mirrors. And a tooth is within the focus of a concave mirror, then an enlarged image of the tooth is seen in the concave mirror. So it becomes easier for the dentist to locate the defect in the tooth. So the maximum distance between the mirror and the teeth is within 8 cm to view the teeth clearly. Question number 2. Imagine that a spherical mirror gives an image magnified 5 times at a distance 5 meter. If so, determine whether the mirror is concave or convex. How much will be the focal length of the mirror? Here, the spherical mirror produces 5 times magnified image. Hence, the image is real and inverted. So, we can write M, magnification M is equal to minus 5. So, magnification M is equal to, we know that minus is equal to minus V by U. So, we can write minus V by U is equal to minus 5. That is V is equal to 5U. So, let's check this diagram. It's a spherical mirror and this is the object OB and this is the image IM and this distance is V and the distance between object and the mirror is U and the distance between the object and the image is taken as 5 meter. This is 5 meter. So from this we can write minus V minus U is equal to minus V minus U is equal to 5. That means the distance between the image minus the distance between the object is 5 meter. So from this we can write minus V plus U is equal to 5. Minus V plus U is equal to 5. So minus V, let us substitute 5U in the place of minus V. So minus 5U plus U is equal to 5. That is minus 4U is equal to 5. Minus 4U is equal to 5. That is U is equal to minus of 5 by 4. Minus of 5 by 4 is equal to minus 1.25. That is U. From this we can find out V. We know that V is equal to 5U. So this is equal to 5 into, for U we can write minus of 5 by 4 is equal to minus 25 by 4 is equal to, the answer is minus of 6.25. Minus of 6.25. This is V. And according to the mirror equation, we can write 1 by F is equal to 1 by u plus 1 by v. So we can write this as 1 by u means 5 by 4, that is minus of 4 by 5. We will take the reciprocal of this one because 1 by u, here it is u. So we will write minus of 4 by 5 plus for v, we will write v, here it is minus of 25 by 4. So we will write minus, here it is minus 20, minus of 4 by 25. Minus of 4 by 25. So is equal to, here the answer will be minus of 24 by 25. Minus of 24 by 25, because we will take the we will make the denominator same. So minus of 24 by 25 is equal to 0.9 m. Minus of 0.9 m is the focal length of the mirror. 0.59 m is the focal length of the mirror. Question number 3. A motorcyclist observes a car coming from behind with a magnification 1 by 6. If the actual distance between the car and the bike is 30 meters, calculate the radius of curvature of the mirror. Here the distance between the car and the motorcycle is 30 meters. So we can take the distance of the object as u minus 30 meter. And magnification is plus 1 by 6, positive 1 by 6, because the image is formed inside the mirror. So from this we can write m is equal to minus of v by u, that is equal to plus 1 by 6. So minus of v by minus of 30 is equal to 1 by 6. So here v is equal to, minus v is equal to 1 by 6 into minus 30. So minus v is equal to 30 by 6 minus 5, that is v is equal to 5. Similarly, to find the focal length, we will use the mirror equation. F is equal to uv by u plus v is equal to u minus 30 into v 5 by minus 30 plus 5 is equal to minus 30 into 5 150 by minus 25. So minus 150 by minus 25 is equal to, we will get it as 6. Minus 150 by minus 25 is 6 meter. So we have to find out the radius of curvature. Here we got the focal length of the mirror. We have to find out the radius of curvature. We know that radius of curvature r is equal to 2f. So it's equal to 2 into 6, that is 12 meter. This is the radius of curvature of the mirror, 12 meters. A shaving mirror of focal length 72 cm is kept in a beauty clinic. A man uses it standing 18 cm away from the mirror. At what distance will the image be formed? Is the image real or virtual? What is the magnification of the image? So since the focal length of the shaving mirror is 72 cm, we can write f is equal to minus 72 cm. and the man stands in front of the mirror at a distance of 18 centimeter. So the distance of the object u is equal to minus 18 centimeter. And using the mirror equation, we can write 1 by f is equal to 1 by u plus 1 by v. By substituting these values, we can write minus of 1 by 72 is equal to minus of 1 by 18 plus 1 by v. So 1 by v is equal to minus of 1 by 72 plus 1 by 18. So equal to, we can write minus of 4 plus 1 by 72. 1 by v is equal to minus of 4 plus 1 is equal to minus of 3 by 72. So v is equal to minus of 72 by 3 is equal to 72 divided by 3, 2 3s are 6, 12, 4 3s are 12. So you can write minus of 24 centimeter, that is V. So the image is at a distance of 24 centimeters away from the mirror, and the image is virtual. Let's find out the magnification. We know that magnification m is equal to minus of v by u is equal to minus of v is minus 24 by u is minus 18. So the answer is minus and minus gets cancelled. So the answer is 24. We have to divide 24 with 18. Remaining 6 0. So 18 3 times again 60. So it will recur. So it is minus of 1.33 is the magnification. So the mirror is the magnification is minus 1.33. So the mirror is a concave mirror. It's a concave mirror. The next question: wrap a rubber ball of diameter 12 cm completely with an aluminium foil and make the surface smooth. Where will be the image of an object kept 12 cm away from the center of the ball? Is the image real or virtual? So consider this as the rubber ball. So while we wrap it using an aluminium foil, it acts like a convex mirror, and the object is kept 12 cm away from the center of the ball, and we know that the diameter of the ball is 12 cm. So we can write diameter is equal to 12 centimeter. So the radius of the ball is 6 centimeters. The radius of the ball is 6 centimeters, and we know that radius r is equal to 2f. So we can write f, focal length f, is equal to r by 2, that is 6 by 2 is equal to plus 3 centimeters. That is the focal length of this mirror. From this figure, we can find out the distance of the object from the mirror. U is equal to, it is 6 centimeters because it is 12 centimeter away from the center of the ball. So already the radius is 6 centimeters. So 6 plus 6 is 12. So the object is 6 centimeter in front of the mirror. So if I U is equal to minus 6 centimeters. So we got F and U. And we can find out the image distance using the formula. V is equal to UF by U minus F. uf by u minus f is equal to minus 6 into 3 by minus 6 minus 3 is equal to minus of 3 6 are 18 by minus 9. So it is equal to 2 plus 2 centimeter. That is the V. That is the distance of the image from the mirror. And we are asked to say whether the image is real or virtual. Since the mirror is a convex one, the image is virtual. So we can write image is virtual because the mirror is a convex one. We are able to read a book since light falling on a surface gets reflected from the book and reaches the eye. But on such occasions, we cannot see our images like that from a mirror. Explain why. Here, a scattered reflection is taking place. That means an irregular reflection takes place in the book. That is why no image is formed, or we can't see our image like that from a mirror, because irregular reflection takes place in the book. The last question: is the image formed by a plane mirror real or virtual? Write an instance when such a mirror gives an inverted image. As we know, the image formed by a plane mirror is always erect and virtual. If an object places vertically on a plane mirror, as shown in the figure, we can see an inverted image. And the image will be at the same distance as that of the object. So, this is the end of our chapter. Thank you.